Greetings and welcome back to Out of the Ashes Studios with Melissa Heiser on this thankful Thursday, August 28th, 2025. It is amazing to be alive. Praise the Lord Jesus. Yesterday you saw that I had gotten my new leg and the process of getting up the stairs. Today we're going to talk about some of the adjustments of that new leg, the process that I go through when I'm adjusting to the new prosthesis, and some of the different accessories that help with that process. And we're going to get down the stairs today with the new leg, and we're going to try that out and see how that goes. So we are at the stairs and we are going to go down. We have our rail that we hold and we are ready to go. So I put my right foot first with the prosthesis and let's go. Awesome. All right, we did it. We came all the way from up there, 13 steps, all the way down on the new leg, and no problem. Praise the Lord. Okay, so now that we're downstairs, I'm going to go over the process of what I do to put on my prosthesis, the accessories that came yesterday with my prosthesis, and some of the accessories and things that I've adapted to or with over the years, what works for me, and what I do when I get a new prosthetic leg to be able to help balance out my bones, my muscles, my tissues, my hips, things like that, to be able to adjust to the new prosthetic leg. So this is the process of what I do to be able to put on my leg, and this is the process of what I do to be able to walk. So I wouldn't be able to walk properly without pain or pressure points without some of these accessories or the steps that I take. And I still end up with pressure points like in my spine or in my lower back constantly. That doesn't ever change. And I've been a trilateral amputee for the past 51 years since birth. So those pressure points are constantly there. But these accessories and things help to take some of that pressure off. So these are not luxury items. These are not Cadillac items. These are items that are very imperative for the LimbDifference community that help us to be able to function or walk at a somewhat normal level, to be able to walk or function or grasp or any of those things and have somewhat of a normal life. Here we have the gel pads, and these are little silicone gel pads, and they would go towards the end before I put on my liner, on the bottom of the liner, and they help to take off some of the pressure when I stand. We have this one. This one goes into a different kind of liner if I needed to put that on the bottom there, and that would take some of the pressure off. Or we have this little gel pad here, and this helps to take some of the pressure off. Because my lower limb is so, it's at an angle and it's skinnier at the bottom and it's not even, it's hard to get anything to cover that properly to fill in the gap between the liner when I put the liner on and the leg when I go to put the leg on. So I came up with my own little thing, and I just use a massager cap, and I put it on my limb like a swim cap, and then I put the liner on. Now there's also this that came yesterday with my leg, and this is another silicone liner that goes into there and fill in the gap. But when I wore it yesterday, it kind of had some air still stuck in there, and for a new leg I want to kind of get adjusted to what I'm used to, so I just put this back on, and I'll show you what I do to put my liner on. So here's the liner, and I got 2 of them yesterday with my new leg. And so I interchange both of these every other day, and then I wash them every day, every other day. And then I like to put my liners on with this face in the back because I like this to be plain in the front. And I just slide this on over that little cap on the bottom of my nub, and then we just roll this up. And that's all there is to that. And see, that's why I need that little cap in there or those gel pads in there, because if not, my nub will slide on there because it's not level, and it creates that friction and those pressure points to my spine or my hips, and that's what causes that friction a lot. And without that, that would be catastrophic every day to try to walk with that kind of pain. And what that does is it takes the shock absorption off, so every step I take isn't causing that excruciating pain. And this is the pin lock system, and it just goes in, and I like the pin lock system. Before that we had the wooden shanks and things, but this is the pin lock system, and it goes in just like that. So there it is, it's on, and we're ready to put it into the leg. And I got some different kinds of socks. So this is a 1-ply sock. I also have another single ply sock and a 3-ply sock, and we have 5-ply socks, but I'm going to use the 1-ply, and we're going to put it into the leg and see how that goes. So I have my 1-ply sock on now, and I'm ready to put it into the new leg. And let's go. And there we go. And there it is. The liner is in the leg with the pin lock system. And this is amazing to be able to stand, to be able to walk, and to be able to function. It is definitely an adjustment period whenever I get a new prosthesis. It's like to a new car when you get new tires on a new car and you have to get in alignment. You have to be careful in different steps that you take and different things that you do, because each prosthetic leg is different. Each adjustment and alignment is different. So what I do is I always get new shoes, brand new shoes, with each new leg, because then that way I can get adjusted in the new leg. With new shoes, it's like new tires, and that adequately fit that new prosthesis, because in the other prosthesis I'm used to that gait, I'm used to that walk, I'm used to how that feels with those shoes. And so when I get a new prosthesis, I get new shoes. Over here, as you can see, these are the old shoes from the previous prosthesis I had. That was like the cyber robot leg. These are some new sneakers that I had was given to me, and I had redone them my own little style, my own little way, and covered them. I'm just waiting for the silicone to completely dry on those. But they were they're for my new prosthesis that I got. And a shout out again to Evergreen Prosthetics and Orthotics in Moorhead, and Chad and the team. You guys are amazing. And here we go. These are the sneakers that I have on the new prosthesis. And these are amazing because they're walk-in sneakers, but they give me the platform to be able to balance out. So now when I stand up, I can hold on, and they help to balance me out. And there's like some adjustments and things that might need to be made. So then I have another appointment in 2 weeks to be able to go see Chad and the team and do any adjustments that would be necessary to the prosthesis to be able to continue to have a successful future and a healthy future and be able to keep walking. Every step matters, and every person with limb difference matters. And these are our way of life. These are our adaptations of life. And not everything in this world is to help amputees. So we have to adapt. And these are not luxuries. These are helpful tools that are created for people like me, a trilateral amputee with limb difference in this world that was not adapted for us. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and looking forward to continuing the process and the progress with you, and showing many more things that we'll do with this new prosthesis.